Ahoy and welcome aboard Blue Moon. In our last episode you saw us launch our boat and start our journey southward. Today we'll take you from the Jupiter Inlet down to Lauderdale by the sea. Early morning start near Jupiter Inlet. You can see the lighthouse off to starboard. That's the right side. Go aft. I'll show you the bridge that we came under last night and the Jib Club where we stayed last night. Good docks there. Pretty lighthouse.
So we'll be able to see out here.
That's true. Let me take a look out this window. We're coming up on Jupiter Inlet, one of the outlets to the ocean from the Intracoastal Waterway, lined with impressive houses. What's the depth here around our
19. We've got lots of water here.
Okay, so they must have dredged.
Yeah.
That was a warning.
What that thing was, I think.
Yeah.
It was here years ago.
Yeah. Okay. We looked for the alerts on Waterway Guide. One had said some shoaling by this marker R2.
Ah, there's your new bridge.
There's the new bridge. All right, let me get over here. Ah, that's nice. Still only going to be 26 feet though, so if we ever come through with the sailboat, we'll have to request an opening. On this boat, we have what's called an air draft. That's our draft from the water up to the top of the boat, the top of the mast. That's a 17 feet 4 inches, plus we have antenna. So we have to be aware of that when going under bridges.
This is funky. Look at the way they position the markers. Keep my
yes.
wits about me. I
Follow
see what they
the
were
markers.
saying. And there's your Audi.
All right, let me go aft and check the Audi. Looking out to sea. Pretty sweet view. Let me get back up front and help navigate.
Favoring the red here, right?
Correct. But it looks like they've already moved the markers, so...
It looks like this marina is kind of in the way, doesn't it?
It is.
Holy crap.
It is. And I think eventually it'll be that span?
I'm thinking that's the opening span, but I don't know. That's got to be it.
That's got to be where the dredges are.
Yeah.
Will be the opening span.
So why in the world didn't they finish that before they put the opening span? Because that's where all the mechanicals are.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is harder to do and going to take longer.
Right, but wouldn't you want to have access from both sides?
I know. I am not the civil engineer.
Look at the fallacious tenders palace up there.
Right. It's where the bridge tender will do its work is fight the edifice. I looked at this marina and it was all a boat club.
Okay.
Didn't seem to have transients anymore.
Right.
Now this is that funky turn. We do not go under the short bridges dead ahead. We turn left.
15 feet.
Okay, so maybe they did re-dredge.
Plenty of water.
Yeah.
This chart, you can show this chart. Show this chart. Is what are you doing? This is pretty much up to date. And you can see if you get into the blue, that's bad. Here's our depth. And then other information that's not pertinent right now.
Yeah, speed over ground, or course and our long inlet.
All right. Where's the next? I guess it's that
There's
red
the
on shore.
Yep.
This was the other marina that
Used to be a going concern and is now private or something.
yeah. He said it was private and go to his other one in Palm Beach, but that was too far a hike from here.
We were tired and hot last night.
My wife is always hot.
James.
Well, you're postmenopausal. All right.
Yes.
On that note, I'll just
I
make
am.
the boat louder.
All right, let's get up
There goes
front.
the train.
Oh, look at that. Is he anchored in the middle?
Yeah.
Just
Sitting there.
Just sitting there. But
As
look,
long as he stays out of the way.
yeah, I wonder if he's waiting for the bridge.
I hope not. It doesn't open.
He could get under
Oh, the
that
railroad
one and then he has to wait for the railroad.
Yeah.
'Cause that one's only like 3 feet.
Right.
But that's underwater in a hurricane.
Yeah. All this stuff.
Yeah.
There's
All right, so quite the
full
church.
housewives of Jupiter over there.
I don't see her.
Just waiting for her coffee to come in.
There you go. Yeah, it's not a bad spot to watch the world go by. I bet you see a lot of neat boats.
Too bad the houses are just so ugly.
Yeah. Remember, the red will be on your
Yep, yep.
starboard.
I know you take hard left.
Yeah. I changed our...
There it goes.
Oh, yeah.
So we might want to photograph that.
Going over here. So that motorboat that was waiting in the middle of the channel was doing something that really he did have to wait for. He's waiting for the bridge to open. You can just see it through the car bridge. The train bridge is opening. He's going through. Yeah, that's one of those bridges that no one can get under without a little help from a lift. Lots and lots of birds. Whoa, going after something there. And of course the mangroves, which are very pretty. Amazing vegetation that can grow in salt water. Very few trees and bushes can do that. Bridge is fully raised now. Nice little anchorage just after Jupiter Inlet. A little tight in there, but certainly plenty of water, it looks like. Coming up on another bridge. Luckily with this boat we don't have to request an opening. This bridge has a span height of 35 feet. Well within our 17.8 or 18-foot air draft. Oh, that's quite the monstrosity.
Is that one private house?
I think that's one private house.
Later in the day, you're going to see so much money.
Yeah, and
There's a house like this every couple hundred feet for 60 miles. I think half the rich people in the world live here.
all right, time to wash the windows.
Probably photograph you.
I wish boats came with the same type of device for cleaning a windscreen as a car does, but they don't seem to do that. So in the meantime, a bucket of water and a sponge works well. We've got quite a bit of salt on the windscreens due to the 30-knot gusts and the wakes of the boats going up and down the intercoastal. So a quick rinse a couple times during the trip helped.
Yeah, that's good.
illegal, and everything went flying, even though we are pretty good about putting things away. We had our binoculars out, now we have binoculars in multiple pieces. We tried to get the guy's name, but there's such a big wake we could hardly see anything on this stern. Oh well. Coming into Palm Beach area, where you have lots and lots of big boats.
It's also quite a commercial hub over here in the cruise ships, and
You come around this side, yeah, you can see a giant cruise ship there in the distance.
then all the derricks for offloading things.
Right.
And that's a power plant there. Gas plant. And this over here is Peanut Island, which is a favorite on the weekend. Tons of people come out here. Oh, look at that thing. Somebody's barge pulling over there.
It looks a little less than ideal.
I'd live on it.
I'm sure you would, dear. We've stayed at a couple of marinas here, and because it's so close to the outlet to the sea, you get some amazing fish. And we just sat on the dock one evening and watched the fish go by underneath us. It was pretty spectacular.
One we couldn't quite see, but it looked like it had all these tendrils it was dragging behind it. We called it the Wraith. That's a, believe it or not, that's a cruise ship there.
Behind the building.
We stayed in this marina. It's quite nice. They have a nice restaurant here. And then you can see it's quite a container port. And the outlet's just on the other side of this island. And I think, let's see, I think this is a nice outlet to the ocean. The Jupiter, people die when they catch it the wrong way, and it's very rough, and they're not ready for the sandbars and whatever.
But this one's much easier to get in and out. It's very well used by large commercial vessels. As you can see, we're coming up on a giant
Was this all the way out
container
here?
ship.
This dock looks like
It's moved out.
yeah, doesn't that look like it's been moved way out into the channel?
I remember it was pretty close, but this does seem closer. So yeah, they might have expanded.
That's a lot of expansion.
Yeah.
There's the red marker for the channel. I have to say they're almost
Oh, I see what you mean. It's right at the catamaran over there.
that's very odd.
It is.
Starting a security zone established in the city of Colorado.
It's like a sad sailboat gone ashore there. Somebody coming towards us. All clear astern.
Good. The other commercial port. Okay. See way down there? Just wondering if there was a big tug, something big coming towards us.
Yeah. There
We'll
are
have
two
to get
boats
up to it.
coming towards us, and then it looks like a tug. Unless they're
Oh,
working on a bridge. Ah! So we just noticed this tug on their way. Jim has bumped up the RPMs to get around them. Always got to stay on your toes in these busy ports.
He's turning, but
But
still.
yowza. Oh, I just noticed the cruise ship is called Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett nod.
Take a look behind us, make sure nobody else is gonna run us over.
Okay, looking
Look at
behind.
this beastly thing. That's in the
channel waiting to go out.
the channel.
Yeah, no one astern.
Okay.
guessing he's underway, but if he is, he's very slow.
There's plenty of water there.
Oh yeah. If you can get that ship in, you can get that.
You would think. That's a big metal box.
Big metal box, indeed.
Of course, they're all big metal boxes, I guess.
And that's another big metal box.
Yeah, it's a nice design for a little tramp. He's loading, using a crane to load Comex.
Comex boxes
Yeah.
that we see on trucks.
It's a long day filling this thing with those. Look a bit.
Okay.
And quite an anchorage.
Yeah.
Lots of boats.
Southern Boulevard Bridge, Southern Boulevard Bridge. This is the southbound trawler Blue Moon. Requesting your next opening, over.
Blue Moon, this is
Southern, I would like to request your next opening. We're the southbound vessel is the Blue Hole, over.
Can I get your length, your height, and your beam, Captain?
Roger, length is 32, air draft is 18, beam is 11 and a half, over.
Length, next opening 9:45.
Roger that, we'll stand by on line, thank you.
Traffic on the radio. I will begin my opening soon, so it's safe to do so. I have several people walking across.
That's the other bridge. There's a lot of bridges here.
It is.
So that's the bridge we're heading towards. It's the Southern Boulevard Bridge.
Good morning, Southern Boulevard. This is Water Vessel Steel Mag Williams. Here's southbound. Let's go through at 45 opening on the good. We are also a blue and white hull boat.
So that's our buddies. I don't see them yet. Oh, there they are. As you can see, we have white caps here, so it's gotten a little boisterous. They said we could get gusts to 30. Luckily, in the intercoastal waterway, it stays probably to just like 15 to 20, which is still pretty hefty when you're waiting for a bridge to open. So we got to the bridge a little early, which, you know, it's better to be a little early than a minute late with the bridge coming down, but it also means we have to maintain station here. And with this very gusty wind, it takes a little bit of practice and patience and bow thruster if it gets really gnarly. Luckily, we don't have boats around us at the moment. We have two coming up from astern that are also, at least one of them needs the opening. This little white trawler may not. Maybe I'll just sneak under. We can't. It's a 14-foot height, and that would lop off our mast. 4 minutes. 4 minutes? Okay. That's our mast. Okay, the motorboat's coming up on the port side, so don't turn into him.
Yeah. Just getting into shallow water here.
Okay. Oh yes, it does come up pretty quickly there. So the bridge tender has to contend with the traffic of the cars, the walking people, pedestrians, and cyclists, and in this case...
Are you off there for an opening?
Okay. Maintenance crews. Jim's putting it in gear because we're getting pushed into some shallows.
2 minutes.
And Steel Magnolia's coming up. Got plenty of room still.
It's 2 minutes, and I still see vehicles going over the bridge.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll drop barriers that come down to stop the cars, obviously.
Where is the barrier?
I
Should be able to see it unless it's back there somewhere.
Yeah.
PGA Bridge, we got door plan. Standing by for your 10 o'clock.
Looks like he can make that.
Yeah, he can. He said it was 14.
All right.
Maintenance
Steel
is
Magnolia.
clear.
Let me take it up.
Make sure
There's
you-
some room for Steel Magnolia.
Very good.
Let's see if he can come
Yeah, there's Steel Magnolia. Also getting up into position for the opening of the bridge.
Attention, Southern Boulevard Bridge is preparing to open, requesting vessels to please remain outside the fenders until the bridge is fully raised.
She said that a few
You
times.
just have a recording. You just push the button.
And cars are still going across. Oh, I see the
Oh.
barriers. They're right near her station on the
Oh, okay.
right.
Wow. Come on, let's go.
All right.
I remember that one time we were in New River in Fort Lauderdale, and it's real tight, and it's lined with, you know, $20 million boats, and we're trying to jockey for position, and it was just the wind, and everything was wrong, and everybody's piled up trying not to hit each other, and there's a lady in a walker going over the bridge.
Timing is everything, I guess.
Okay, looks like Steele's gonna go past us.
Okay. Oh yeah. Probably trying to make the bridge after that, which we are probably able to get under.
He's a little bit faster than we are, so we'll just let him go first.
Gave him the thumbs up. So you can go ahead.
You can see I don't know if you can see the cars are stopped on the bridge.
Yep. There's a couple there. I don't see the other end, but
Pick it up a bit here.
sure. And the wind's picking up.
Really a lot of wind here. Not so bad for us, but he has lots of windage, even though he's a beastly boat. I hope he's gonna stop.
She said she's opening, but
Park maintenance, are we clear?
Oh,
oh, that's
We're
Royal
waiting for-
Park. That's another bridge.
that's the other one.
Yeah. I thought it was this one they were waiting for. All right, I see cars stopped on the southbound
Yeah.
side too now.
Yep, yep.
Should start seeing an opening.
Some of
Well, you park. It's not Okeechobee. Let me get a whole lot closer before you start.
All right, I see
Yes,
the
sir. I
bridge.
just want to make sure they were clear.
Okeechobee Center Bar 0.
So we're gonna step up the engine to make sure we don't hold up traffic any longer than we have to. Fall in right behind Steel Magnolias.
They get very pissy if you go through before they're open all the way.
Or if you hesitate for too long and
Right.
cause them to hold up the traffic.
Or if they have to open it just because your big antenna sticks up and you didn't take it down, so you could have gone through anyway.
We saw someone with outriggers out coming under a bridge, and we're kind of scratching our heads and finally realized that they had to take the outriggers and put them out in order to get under the bridge. They were kind of in the way, but luckily we could hold back. Oh, that's interesting. This is supposed to be a 14-foot bridge. It looks like it's 20. Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So we could have made this one. I had conflicting information. I had one that said 14 and one that said 21. So it looks like the 21
Even
was
this
correct.
says it's 14. This is brand new.
Yeah. All right. I'll make a note of it in the log. And maybe on a chart too.
So if
You
I
know-
got closer to, I don't like getting close to the bridges. It really reduces your options.
Thanks, Southern. Evergreen Bridge tending kind of day.
But if I had gotten closer, yeah, look, it's all new.
Yeah. You know, I remember when we came through on Freya, they were rebuilding this. So that's probably why. The old
Okay.
one was probably 14. And that was I remember that was a scary one. Only one part of one of the bridges opened when we came through.
Boy, like 5'9".
Yikes.
So we're wondering why we're just sitting here.
Yeah.
Look at the standing wave under the bridge there.
Yikes. That's a lot of water rushing through. Wave to the nice lady.
I she's impressed. You tell her that. Nice new bridge. We like your new bridge.
Yeah, let's wait till we're clear. Southern Boulevard, this is Blue Moon. We're clear. Thank you for the opening and have a great day. This is the Delray Beach area. I'm getting into some of the big mansions here. I always wonder who wants to clean one of these giant things. But that's just me. I'm used to 200 and 300 square foot living spaces, so it doesn't take much. Very large vessels coming our way. Not a whole heck of an extra room there, but we'll get the soap out and sneak through. Is that what someone else said?
Sorry, I've got touch-up paint.
Yeah.
This is a nice little field here.
Oh yeah.
Is this the Boca outlet? What is this?
Little bridge, Camino Real. I think that's on the next page of the chart here.
Yeah, Lake Boca.
Yeah, Lake Boca.
Boca Raton.
Boca Raton. All right. Are we on 9? Yeah. I can call them.
Go ahead for Steel Magnolia. Never mind.
Make it a little louder. Wonder if that's personal or
No,
a cruise.
tour boat.
Tour boat.
And they're not outside this evening. They get the ship.
Oh yeah, because it's really rough.
Meadow Park, this is summertime.
I remember this guy.
Camino Royale Bridge, Camino Royale Bridge. This is the southbound trawler. Blue Moon, over.
This is Camino, Captain. My next bridge opening is 1 o'clock.
Roger that. We'll stand by for 1 o'clock. Thank you. So we're waiting for the bridge here at Camino Royale in Boca Raton. Thought you might like to see some of these big condos. The beautiful view of the Intracoastal Waterway. Jim is trying to maintain our position here, but the wind and the tide is pretty wicked at the moment, so it takes quite a bit of maneuvering. Bridge is opening for us, so we're getting some speed on. We need to stay out of...
Slow down.
Yeah, it did look like it was going faster opening before. You tried to time it as best as you can so that you're not in the fenders when the bridge is moving, but you don't want to keep the traffic waiting for very long.
Nobody behind it. It's just us.
It's just us. Everyone else is waiting for the other bridge.
Wish it would have cleaned the windshield. There we go.
Again?
Yeah, they don't come up all the way.
No,
Wow, that's
that's
better.
it.
They hang over
Yeah.
fenders a little bit.
Speed at 183 bridge, tonight.
Camino Real Bridge, Blue Moon is clear. Thanks for the opening. Have a great day.
You're welcome, Captain. You also.
I'm up on the fly bridge now. Thought I'd give you a view up here. It's a bit windy, so I hope you can hear. We're between 14th Street, excuse me, Atlantic Street and Commercial here in Lauderdale by the Sea. Have a whole stack of people ahead of us we've been traveling with through the bridges. As we wait, we all have to kind of jockey for position, try not to hit each other. It's been a little dicey with some gusts to 30 knots and a lot of current as well, all pushing us in the southbound direction that we're traveling. Northbound people don't have it as bad. They can just point their bow into the wind and hold station pretty easily, but for us we have to turn and back, and it can be a little hair-raising at times. But we've done okay. Interesting red marker here. I guess there's looks like a pile sticking out of the water there, so they're marking it. Been a good run today. We started at about 7 a.m. this morning as the sun came up, and we're approaching our dock for the next couple months, which will be just south of Commercial Street Bridge, which is our next destination and about 2 miles ahead. Glad they have a marker there. That would be a nasty thing to run into at 7 knots.
Jockeying for position
While waiting for the bridge.
and we're being swept
By wind and current.
by wind and current over 2 knots towards the bridge. This is summertime in front of us. I'm not sure they have a lot of experience with this. Then there's a very large boat all the way down, which is kind of kitty corner.
I'll go up on the fly bridge.
And it's quite the symphony of disaster. There's a giant catamaran, Steel Magnolia, all these other people are jockeying and trying to get through the bridge, which it never ends in death and destruction, but sometimes you
get pretty close.
Well, if you do, it's because somebody does something stupid. They think they're in trouble,
Yeah.
and they throttle up and hit something or run over someone. That's a big catamaran.
Yeah. And he didn't wait for the southbound vessels.
No,
I was
really.
kind of hoping he would because of the
We have
current.
the current with us typically, because that's much harder to jockey around and navigate when the current's trying to push you under the bridge. So typically the people in that position get to go first. It just makes a lot more sense. All good.
Yeah. Here, stern.
Okay, good. The turn for our slip for the next month and a half is about 100 yards past the bridge, but I'm trying to remember what it looks like. It's a little tiny innie, and let's hope nobody's in our slip. They've got people all over that boat. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I guess that's one of the tour boats.
I guess. I didn't want to take them out in 18 knots of wind.
No,
with,
30 knots.
With gust to 30, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Just go in here. Raise the sails a little. Get up there.
Wow, it looks like this only has like 9 feet of clearance. I thought it was 15.
Okay. Why this is so tough? It's bouncy rolling.
Yeah, there was a lot of boat traffic, I guess, in the wind.
Alright. Let's see if I get through here without
there.
Thank you.
Made it around the corner. It was a little tight. You can see there's a catamaran to the left and a dock coming out on the right, but we made it through. We come up to the end here and hang a left, and our slip will be on the right.
Hope our slip is on the right. It is, and I'm gonna anchor here.
Oh, look at the ibis.
Yeah, just kind of hanging.
Just hanging.
What'd you do today? Oh, no,
Just
ate
hanging.
fish. Here's the iguana. Look at these guys.
Oh yeah. So there's the ibis. And over here we've got a whole pack of iguanas hanging out.
Definitely edible.
Yeah, so we've been told. Never tried it.
Copy that. Not successful on the Oakland, this is Steel Magnolia southbound. Like to come through at your next stop.
Boat here called Lounge Lizard has quite the art on the side. A little disturbing if you ask me, but
Oh, you don't like that? Oh, that is disturbing, isn't it?
yeah, that's pretty disturbing.
I'm sure I'm looking. It's got a cigar, I guess.
Cigar and martini glass.
What I'll do is I'll go down to the base and then turn around.
Very well.
About 9 feet here. Out of gear.
I remember when they were building these.
Yeah. Soulless boxes.
Oh, I've seen worse. Dog up there. Okay, concentrating.
It's not bad in here. It's not too tight.
So we're behind the
That's
small
that
boat
float.
and that float, yeah.
Oh boy.
Are you sure you want to come in on port side tie?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay.
Let's take a look. It looks like that other guy's sticking way out.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the wind and trying to get in.
I can go between these guys, I think.
What do you mean? No, we're supposed to be after.
That's what I thought.
And there was plenty of room. It's just that if you're coming that way,
I don't see a lot of room.
yeah, there's plenty of room. We looked at it.
Yeah, days ago, our boat wasn't there.
You want to go in starboard too? I gotta change lines.
Yeah.
Well, we made it to our slip here today. This is where we'll stay for a couple months. A nice location right near downtown. We can walk to it from my sister-in-law's condo. And nice and peaceful.